La 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 la. Just waiting to see the stream actually start. The Twitch is all black right now. Don't know if that means it's in the process of connecting. Oh, it's got a waiting circle. I don't know if this is going to pick up the stream then. There it goes. Hello, cats and kittens, and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator, Alice's Adventures. It's been a little while because I played a different game last week, and so let's continue. We were at the Mad Tea Party, and today we're going to finish the Mad Tea Party and do a couple. Uh, my controller is not picking up. I hope my battery's not about to die. I should have checked that before starting the stream. One moment, please, while we deal with potentially technical difficulties. I'm just going to switch the battery out. The controller was still showing that it had power, but it has been a little bit since I changed the battery. So let's do that just in case, because it could be that's why it wasn't reacting. Also could be not reacting because I was using my mouse to test some stuff out, so it might be going, are you doing mouse or controller? So let's get that going. Fresh battery in there. And put the old battery in the charger. Because we would use way too many batteries if we didn't use rechargeable batteries. It's too bad I don't have the Benny cam on because you would have seen Benny just stole my chair. Come on, Benny. Let me sit. He is complaining. You can go snuggle with Donald. Or wait while I put my feet up and then you can snuggle with me. Want snuggles? Yeah, hi, Benny. It's too bad I don't have the Benny cam on. He's being cute. Of course, in the Benny cam, you'd just see his butt, so I guess it's okay. There, I don't have it on. Alright, let's try that again. Let's get the... Alright, fine. We'll use the mouse for doing that. We are picking Alice's Adventures, and we are continuing. Okay, now, let's see. Alright, yay, the controller's working. Okay. Loading dirt. Not much of a power wash if we don't have dirt to load. So what we're going to do, since I don't really like how I've been stopping in the middle of things when it gets to be 9 o'clock, so we're going to finish the tea party, and then I'm going to do a couple of remembering how to use the controls. I'm going to do a couple of achievements, so it might be a short stream depending on how long it takes me, but I don't want to start the Queen's level after finishing the tea party, because I want to be able to do that on its own so that I don't stop in the middle of a level again. And as before, we're getting all the stuff on the table clean first. There is a challenge on this level. Ah, I see. Okay. And the challenge on this level, I have it covered up. I can't see what it is. It's I had to balance on a strawberry. I don't recall the name of it. I made a note of the achievements that I want to try to get today. So the Alice's Adventures has 2 achievements for each level. One achievement is just finishing the level, so I naturally get that. And then each level has a different achievement, so the one on this level is to balance on a strawberry. A specific strawberry. A strawberry nonetheless. That's adorable. We have the little fly sitting on top of the frog. And the fly is clean before the frog. Because the frog's a bit bigger than the fly. have a bit of a tickle in my throat, so I've got a Halls. Hopefully it's not too audible. But if you hear some weird noises, that could be what it is. Or if my uh, model makes funny faces. So here we go. This is so adorable. I like frogs. When I was a kid, we used to catch tadpoles and toads. I don't think we actually caught any frogs. But my mom was generally willing to let us have any critter that we brought home as long as we took care of it. So we had a little kiddie pool filled up, and we put the tadpoles in it, and then they would grow up into toads and hop away. And we wouldn't have any idea where they went. Well, actually, they probably went to the creek by our house. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's some there by the crook of the knee, or actually elbow. No, it is that is the leg, so it is the knee. Right there. Ah, and by his elbow. As much of an elbow as he has. Just the curve of the arm there. And under the eye. So we got his head, which is, I guess, the lid of the pot, because it's a frog pot. Yeah, frog pot lid. And pay attention to the names of things. There we go. That one's all done. Now we get a small jug. Oh, I liked it better with the pink. Aw. Looks like a cupcake. Down on the bottom. You can hear the laughter. Probably the Mad Hatter himself. Laughing off in the distance. While he waits for his teapots. Well, he waits for his tea party to be cleaned. And I mentioned last time, if I remember the story correctly, he's actually cursed for it to always be tea time. It's good that he has friends who are willing to join him for his perpetual tea time. Though given the interactions of some of the characters in Alice in Wonderland, you have to wonder if that actually is a good thing. Because they dip the dormouse in tea. Of course, all of this may be mixing up some of the various movies along with the actual story, so my memory's not the greatest. I believe this pink stuff is cake frosting. Or jam. Strawberry jam. Tea grime and strawberry jam. That's right. The cake frosting was in another level. Let's see. Oh, we actually got it. Okay, I was about to switch to the turbo nozzle to get into the crevices there. Okay, the handle is not done. It may need the turbo nozzle. Just to get into these little angles here that can't quite get. Of course, I could grab a ladder and get up there the proper way. Oh, I meant to stop on the orange, but I'm on the green and it seems to be doing okay. So, won't worry about it yet. Okay. Gotta remember the controls. I keep switching nozzles when I mean to just turn them. I do that all the time. There we go. And now the lid. I said the lid. Yay. Okay. I'm not going for the big thing yet. This is the cake stand. There's a cake up there that has a strawberry on top. I'm not going to stand on it. That's the achievement. And the achievement for the rabbit's house is to clean all the clocks on the clock's wall first. So before I clean anything else. And that's a challenge to make sure that you don't hit anything else before you get all of those done. Because some are sometimes small things. You just brush against them and ding! So that'll be fun. And then the other one is I really must be going, where I'll try to use a ladder to get out of the hole in the entrance hall. And then the caterpillars level we won't do today because it is to clean the cocoon last. So what I'll do for that is, in preparation for next week, I will clean everything else and we'll just get that achievement together. So you won't have to sit through the whole level again just for me to get to the cocoon. And I forget the one that's on the queen's level, but we're not doing that one yet anyways because we're not doing the queen's level until next time. Cheese. Yeah, that's an unhealthy color for cheese. Actually, it does kind of look like the wax that sometimes around some kinds of cheeses. Actually, it looks like a very metallic cheese. I'd be worried. That would hurt your teeth. I wonder if it is metal cheese and they're playing a trick on the dormouse. Cheese. I like cheese, but I can't have much because I am lactose intolerant. But I can have cheddar, sharp cheddar that is. The hard cheeses are aged long enough to break down the lactose, so that makes it safe for people with lactose intolerance to have them. But I can only have a little bit. I can have mozzarella is a soft cheese. I really shouldn't have it, but I still like pizza. I can only have a couple slices though, and it has to be hot. For some reason, I can deal with melted cheese better than cold cheese. So I'm not sure if what I have is actually lactose intolerance. As far as I know, it is. But since I can have some cheese, even besides the sharp cheddars and stuff, um, I sometimes wonder. But it does have to do with the presence of enzymes to break down the lactose. So maybe I just don't have as many. And whereas somebody with full-blown lactose intolerance has none. I don't know. I just know I can't have a lot of cheese. But I can have a little bit. So oh, there. I was missing an obvious spot. Let's listen to the soft whooshing of the water. Scones, scones, scones. What about them? I like scones. They're tasty. Gotta dip them in something though, like coffee. Soften them up. First they're here and then they're gone. Ah, that would be troublesome. Somebody stole the scones. Or somebody ate the scones. which is more likely. It is a perpetual tea party after all. They're probably hungry. And scones are good dipped in tea. My husband is playing Sunken Land, and it's got a very pretty music. And I was just kind of doing along to it. So, if you're wondering what that was me kind of listening to his game. Which hopefully is quiet enough to not be picked up on my headset microphone. And, oh, this is gold. Okay. Well, gold, kind of brownish. Not really gold, but close enough. I was just making note of the color that it's supposed to be rather than the pink of the strawberry jam. Get along the middle here and the edge and the little crevice. That's where the trouble usually is. Ah, I see. There. Okay. I couldn't even see that. Why couldn't I see that? I was probably just at the wrong angle. Okay. Let's get down below. Do our crouch. Get the bottom. There we go. Alright. Let's get this fork here. Because, like I said, I want to get all the little things on the table before I do the table itself. Of course, the table is getting somewhat cleaned while I clean the little stuff that's on it. I forgot to turn chatty on, so I won't know if anybody actually starts talking. Because I don't look at the chat very often. Because I can't see out of that. Well, I do see. I can't see. But it's very, very blurry. And it's not enough to make anything out. Like, for instance, like if my husband was on my right hand side, I would know it's him because I see a blur of that's the color of the shirt that he's wearing today. Well, and he's the only one here besides Minnie. It's just us and Benny. So if there was movement over on that side, and he was actually sitting to the left of me, and I knew where Minnie was, I'd be worried. Oh, ding. Wow, let's have all the dings in a row. Okay. Oh, here we have an hourglass. That's a pretty color, even when it's clean. That's nice. I like that kind of purple. Maybe fuchsia? Kind of pinkish purple. Fuchsia, I guess. Something. But it looks like it's filled with liquid. Interesting. And it looks like it's completely filled. Look at it swirling. So there's no passage of time. The hourglass is all full. Nothing from the top can go to the bottom. It's got all these little swirls on its arms. So that's going to be fun to make sure. Ooh. Don't know what was happening there. I probably was tripping up on something on the table. No, I don't see anything. Oh well, we will get it. Very pretty. Okay. So it looks like each column has its own, yep, each column has its own thing. So each column will ding when it's done. Aha. So I thought, gonna have to do a little parkour for each one. Let's get the top. Now I have to make sure to balance on the strawberry before I finish the level, because otherwise I won't be able to do it. So I think before we do the table, before we complete the table, I'll go climb up that cake stand. Well, basically I'll balance on the strawberry when I clean the cake stand, is what we'll do. So we can get that achievement. Whoops. What did I do? Might need to get the ladder to get up there. But I should be able to jump up. Alright, fine. I'll get a ladder. Got sprinkles. Let's see what this is. The grime is. Tea grime. What about the sprinkles? Cake smears. The sprinkles are cake smears. Got the top. Whoops. Okay. Don't have this column yet. Okay, this column is done. And this column is done. This column is not, because I see some right there. This should let me get the angle I need to get there. Maybe. Maybe not. Where? Wee, just jumping around. Don't mind me. Let's get the swirls. The screen keeps like jumping. I don't know if that's frame rate or what. I don't know. Hopefully it looks okay on the video. Come on. Let's get over here. Alright. Let's get rid of this. We'll put it somewhere else. I know I'm going to need it there. And my parkour skills are not good enough to get up there. That's for sure. Alright, what are we missing here? It was on the bottom. I kind of figured. Oh, that's why I crouched. Squatted? I think that's what I started saying. Squouched. New word. Uh-huh, the Mad Hatter's hat. Let's see. Oh, nice. Let's see what all this is. It's grime, and strawberry jam. That's a stiletto tool. Of course, wait. What did it call the scissors? Verdigris? It's a pin. That's a pin. This is a needle case. And of course, a card. Oh, wait. Verdigris was the dirt, not the scissors. That's just scissors. Oh, we have a fork here stuck in the table. Looks like they had a bit of a fight. Crouch down. I can make up words. This is Alice in Wonderland themed. And there are lots of made up words in Alice in Wonderland. Let's get the silverware, or goldware as the case may be. Because it's not silver. Zoop, zoop, zoop. There we go. Oh, that spoon has seen better days. I guess a spoon. Yeah, it's a spoon. Actually, it does make you wonder, is it supposed to be twisted like that? Or was it victim to the same thing that made the fork stick in the table? This does not look natural for a spoon either. That was just a bad angle for getting the top, but I was trying to get the bottom. And just incidentally got some of the top. There we go. Now back to the hat. I'll get the bottom of the hat first. And incidentally part of the table, which is fine. Get all the strawberry jam off of the hat. See there, the screen stuttered. I don't know what's up. Green and purple. Very bright colors. I'm sure the developers had a lot of fun designing all of this. I hope they did anyways. Because it's Alice in Wonderland. Should be fun. Okay. Each hat has its own name, so that means each one's going to have its own ding. This is kind of challenging getting the angle in here. Hopefully we got all that. I like the design there. Of course, there should be a variety of design. He is a hatter. Wouldn't do much good. Wouldn't do much business if he wasn't creative and coming up with the latest fashion in hats. Okay. The band is not done yet. And the rim is not done yet. There, the rim is done. Try to get the top of the band, maybe? I see, in there. Turbo time, maybe. Let's get in there. Crouch. There we go. I think I see this spot. I knew it was going to be tough because of the angle here, but that's what the turbo is for. Let's come from the other side. Oh yeah, we see it. We'll get it. Maybe. Oh goodness, there's still a lot. Down there. I don't think the area blast is getting it, but I can't quite get the turbo in there either. There we go. Finally. And here we go on the tall hat rim. So the purple one's a tall hat. And then there's another hat on top called the top hat. Okay. The top is called the top hat. That's funny. Oh, the Strawberry Dam. They must have had a food fight. Or an explosion. That looks like that's probably a dragon or something. We got that same tricky spot where we couldn't get into the brim for the lower hat. We've got to get, or to the band for the lower hat, we've got to get the rim here for this one. And I can see that this is still got here on the edge. Let's get the edge here. That seam where they come together. Alright, now the top part of the brim will hopefully be a little easier since we can stand up here and do it. Shoosh, whoosh. Got the card. You know, when it says the Mad Hatter's card, do you think it would be like a business card? And of course, given the Mad Hatter, the Joker could very well be his business card. I like the detail. I see all the little nicks in the fabric. Parts where it's sewn up. Should get the scissors here. I'll use my mouse. My fingers are getting tired. Got the rim. Now we just gotta get the band and the hat itself. And of course all the tools that are stuck inside of the brim. The scissors are very intricate. They probably have lots of little crevices where there's going to be dirt behind them. And in there. We might need to jump up. Oh, before we do that, let's get the rest of this portion. And we can reach from down here. Maybe get the pins and needle case. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Trying to get the pin. There we go. I can spray in a straight line. Really, I can. Of course, in Wonderland, you might not need a straight line. But I might need a ladder. Okay, we got the pins. I think we've got most of what we can reach from down here. I mean, we can switch nozzles. Go to the longer nozzle. The longest nozzle. Oh, wait. That's right. It didn't save our selection. We want to be in Alice's Adventures. Okay. Clothing. That's where we want to go. There we go. Alice's Adventures. That's better. We didn't match. That's why we're having such difficulty. Yeah, that's it. That's much better. And what's funny is I think you can see, we'll be able to see in the time lapse where I changed clothes. You have to watch closely though, because the time lapse does go pretty quick. So I'll be in the regular blue outfit, and then all of a sudden change colors. That's Alice's restaurant, not Alice in Wonderland, but hey, it's Alice. Alright. I don't know if the tiny stream is worth the power that you get from using the longer reach. Let's see if that helps on the scissors. Yeah, that's not making any difference on the scissors. Let's go ahead and get the ladder. See. We want to get an angle from above the scissors, so there we go. Yeah, that's what I wasn't able to get on the scissors. That's why they weren't coming clean, because I needed to get above. There's no shame in using the ladder, that's what it's there for, but I like to do as much as I can without the ladder, because it does get in the way. And once you pick it up, you have to put it somewhere. Unless, of course, you exit the level. And I have done that. Actually, no, I can't remember. Yeah, I have when I totally messed up on the ladder. I think it had glitched because I was playing early access. Swirl. get inside the swirl here. Get right here. Good thing I took off the long extension, because I wouldn't be able to hit any of this with that. I've imagined this to look like felt and plastic at the same time. Okay, we got the top of the top hat. Now we're working on the rim. I think we've got all that part done. Of the swirly part, that is. Whoops. Yeah, there's definitely more of the rim to get done, but I think that we got the swirly part. Oh, yeah. Let's get over here. See if that can let me get in this tricky angle here. Yes. And got that. That little bit. This little bit. The band is not done. Whoop! Ah, fell down. The rim is not done. Oh, it's still up in there. Oop. I can use a ladder. I know how to use a ladder. Okay. My husband just asked if I'm actually going to be able to finish this one tonight. Sure. Maybe. We'll see. Let's get over here. Ah, I see. Ooh, that's going to be tricky with... Oh, not as tricky as I thought. The magic of the partial dings. Okay, we still need something on the band. Over there? Nope. Let's move the ladder again to the next spot around. Ah, there we are. There we go. Now it's time. And I think the long extension will work very well for this, for part of it anyways. I'm going to use the mouse again. Notice my movement is more erratic with the mouse. Oops. Went one too far. And I was actually just trying to turn it. I don't know why I'm suddenly humming Rockabye Baby. You get the bottom of everything. Oh, now we've got the ladder in the way there. But I'm sure it'll be helpful in the long run. Because I don't think I can parkour all the way up this. Yeah, you can tell I'm definitely more used to using a controller than a mouse. And the main reason for that is Benny. Not my lack of coordination. It's Benny. Because really, the lack of coordination, I could learn and gain coordination eventually. But I don't use a keyboard much because Benny likes to lie on my lap. And when he's lying on my lap, I can't reach my keyboard because I have short arms. I'm only 5'1". So I do have a left hand keyboard, which is just half the keyboard, what would hit with your left hand. And I use that for games that require a keyboard, but I'm not very good at it. March Hare informs me that in educated circles, scones rhymes with bones, like scone, not scones, like we've been saying. Scones? Either forget what I just said or what I said earlier. It's entirely up to you. Okay. The screen keeps getting kind of jumpy. I don't know if that's due to how many things I have open or what's going on. My computer may just be getting a little warm because it has been running all day. It is Sunday and I have no life. I get up, watch the cat's fountain, play video games. We've been playing Sunken Land, which is a survival game. Well, I think I've mentioned. Well, no, I played it. That's what I streamed last week. It is a survival game on basically a water world. I should probably switch the nozzle, but I'm being lazy. Should be able to get this anyways. But we need to get down here to get the angle to get this. But yeah, Sunken Land's a very pretty game. Lots of water, and you know how pretty water can be in video games. And there's some glitches, but it's still early access, and it's an indie game, so um, that's to be expected. Not to say that AAA games wouldn't have glitches either, but I cut indie developers a little more leeway, a little more slack, because they don't have as many resources. And plus, like I said, it's early access. It's in beta, so um, glitches are expected. So, for instance, before I started the stream, I had to log on and go move a chair that Don was stuck on because it had decided that he would be there. I think that's where he spawned in when he started up the game after we finished supper. A wall had disappeared, and he was stuck on a chair that had been against that wall. But despite that, it's still a very fun game, and we've been enjoying it. Yes, he is playing it right now. I don't know if my headset picked up his voice. He said, "In fact, I am playing it right now."
I already mentioned you were playing it right now because I was humming the music. I was going do do do. Very pretty music, nice, calm, and soothing, except for when you're in combat, which is good because that's how it lets you know that there are enemies nearby. And so if you're wandering around looking for the enemy and you can't find them and you hear the nice soothing music, you know you've wandered too far away. So it's kind of like a dowsing rod, I guess. Dowsing rod music. Alright. Let's get to a smaller one to properly get this bottom. I don't think the bottom has a separate, yeah, it's all just the plate. So the bottom is not separate, it's not going to ding to let us know. And this is the cake tower base, so it should ding, but I don't know how high up the base is considered. Like, is the whole entire tree the base? Or is this the very bottom, the base, and then, this is the stock, so the bottom part is its own thing, so it should ding. I see. Alright, time for turbo. Because it gets those angles. I mean, it's still tricky, but with the way it, this might work better still. Okay. Alright, we got that part. Let's make sure we got the bottom of the plate so that when we get the top of the plate, it'll be ready to go ding. We've got some edges here to get. I kind of like, I do like the just going around in a circle and just holding it steady and moving around. That's why the carousel is one of my favorite levels for that bit. Carousel has its own challenges with the horses moving up and down. And when I first played it, when I first did the carousel level, I was like, why isn't it done? There's nothing visible. I didn't know that the the bars that the horses are on have the dirt on them, and as the horses go down, you can clean the top of the bar. I had turned off the carousel to work on it and didn't even think of the fact that, there's the bar that goes up and down. And part of it goes up into the ceiling of the carousel and you can't access it. And so, subsequent playthroughs of that level, I have left the carousel on as a challenge. I think actually it's an achievement, but I can't remember for sure. Um, but that was fun, trying to get everything clean with the horses moving. So, yeah, there's lots of replay value besides just the relaxing sound and whoosh of the water and the satisfaction of seeing the things get clean. You can put yourself in different challenges, different ways to play through each level. Now, what's kind of funny is that I watched Markiplier play this, and he loves PowerWash Simulator. He even started his own little PowerWash pals, so he plays PowerWash with different people and just chats while they play. He's done it with Jacksepticeye and Ethan. And then on Distractable, they had some bonus episodes where he played Power Wash with Bob and he played Power Wash with Wade. And I say it like that because he didn't play with them together. He played with Bob and he played with Wade. Separate games. And they just chat while cleaning stuff. And I don't know if he's done any others, but that was his idea, was like to have different guests on um, and just chat while power washing. So that's one thing you can do. Just chill out with that. But but the reason I brought Markiplier up is I've seen the levels that gave him frustration. So I learned some of the tricky bits that you might not necessarily see. For instance, and the funniest one to watch Mark go through, even though he was very frustrated, the treehouse. Uh, I don't want to spoil anything, but this is more of a tip than a spoiler, I would say. The joists on the bottom of the deck do not quite, they're not flush with the wood of the deck. So that means that there is space between the joist and the wood of the deck, which you cannot see from directly below. You got to get that angle. And so he would be getting them sometimes, but he wouldn't realize just what it was that he had succeeded in doing. He'd get the ding after several tries, and he was getting very frustrated. In fact, I think he quit that level and came back to it on another episode, but I may be misremembering. Um, so, having watched him and the pain he went through with that, I knew that trick. I knew what the problem was. So I got those spaces between the joist and the wood of the deck. Now, they were difficult to get anyways, even knowing that they were there, because having to get up at the right spot and it's underneath the deck. So the scaffolding doesn't fit down there, and so yeah, like I said, it can be challenging. Even though it doesn't seem like it, it can be challenging. Ah, I can put the ladder there. Did I already have the ladder there? This angle looks familiar. Uh, Cupcakes. Now I want cake. I had cheesecake. Half of a little single serving of cheesecake. Popeyes. It's a chicken place down here. I don't know how far. It's a chain, but I don't know how far out it goes. Uh, but their slogan is "Love that chicken from Popeyes." Anyways, right now they have apple caramel or caramel apple cheesecake, and it's just a little individual serving. And I had half of mine yesterday and half of it today. It was yummy. Well, like I said, I can't have a lot of cheese, so I can't have a whole thing, even an individual serving, all at once. This is kind of funny because I played a little to the left today, and one of the levels had cupcakes on it too. So all my games wanted me to look at cupcakes today. It is my birthday month. I should get some cupcakes. Actually, that might be a good idea. Since it's just me and Dawn, we don't need a whole big cake for my birthday. We could just get some cupcakes. I knew that was there because I fell down trying to get it. Whoosh, whoosh. Do wonder how I get up there on top because I'm going to have to balance on a strawberry up there. And I can't even see the strawberry from here. Let's do the long arm again. The long arm of the wash. Whoosh, whoosh. Let's get this part. I had to look down to make sure I wouldn't fall down. Not that there's fall damage. I just have to climb back up if I fall down. And I didn't want to have to do that. Now for some reason, brain is going to yellow submarine. Which we definitely don't want to keep going with. Because that is probably most definitely copyrighted. And I don't know if it matters if you're just going doo doo. You can get in trouble for that. Doo doo doo. Probably don't need the long handle here. Yeah, I'm close enough now. The long handle of the wash. I keep going silent because I'm clearing my throat. I finished my howls, so now the tickle is back. Ooh, gotta get the edge. Balance on the edge. Balance. I'm still washing. I gotta think on that one. I have a lot of respect for people who can manage to come up with folk songs on the fly. Most I can usually do is just like a line. Oh, blue raspberry. Shows how much attention I pay. I didn't even realize there was a cake over on that side. We'll finish this part first though. Then we'll go over there and get that. This one's nearly done, I think, from just proximity wishes. Whooshes. Whoosh. So actually watching Markiplier play PowerWash Simulator is what made me want to play it. Which is one of the benefits that developers get from YouTube, because they get free advertising. YouTube and Twitch and whatever. Say YouTube because I was talking about Markiplier and he's on YouTube. But from streaming. Yay! Power wash challenges. Alright, where's the branch missing? it on this side? Maybe underneath? I'll have to get underneath to get underneath. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's not as cool looking. Well, oh, actually that is cool looking. That's like a chocolate swirl. I was thinking it was, strawberry, but that's just the strawberry jam, of course. This is like a chocolate vanilla swirl. Looks more like ice cream and cake frosting, which is fine. Keep hearing that laughter. Ooh, that I reminded myself of the um, Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz, and I wonder if PowerWash will ever do a Wizard of Oz level DLC. That would be cool. Okay, got that. Branch is still not done. Let's go get that other one over here. I know this branch isn't done. I saw it on the way over. Need the long handle for that. A long extension. Yeah, see how small the thing is from the long one? But it reaches and it has power. Because it's PowerWash. Everything has power. Um, actually, it's really pressure wash, but don't ask me what the difference is between pressure washing and power washing. I've just heard it mentioned that this is technically pressure washing and not power washing. Which is fine, whatever. It's called Power Wash Simulator. So that is what it is. It's a game. They can call it what they want. Oh, more. Let's see, is this done? No. I wonder if turbo will help with that. Because I can't go too much more over to the side because I'll fall down. Maybe I'll have to get the ladder. The ladder does no good if I can't get up on the ladder. Okay, got that bit. Fell down before getting that bit. Okay, so this one still has some. There we go. That bit's done. This part's not. Okay, which one was I just on? That one there is not done. I think we've got to get down to where the plate dips here. And we'll go back over to the ladder over here. I still can't quite get to that. That one's done. This is done. This plate is done. Let's see, where can I put the ladder? There. Ah. We get to be creative. And come up over here. I don't know where it's missing being cleaned. Oh well. Put it down lower. Well, we'll put it down here. It's probably the only place I can put it from here. Whee! Put it there. Doo, doo, doo. Round and round we go. Okay. Everything is done on here except for that one stubborn branch, which, oh, we're down here. Let's see. Oh, I see. And I'm not sure if even having a ladder would help me. Let's see. Yeah, because the ladder puts me at an angle that doesn't get that. Then there. Let's get up to that plate. See if we can get it. This is one of those tricky bits. Yay, finally got that one. Okay. Now, that's the strawberry I have to balance on for the achievement. And this will be the first level where I got the extra achievement before finishing the level. All the other levels I have to go back. But fortunately, since the rabbit's house is the clock wall first, oh, here we go again. Scones, scones, scones. Yes? What about them? How do you pronounce them now? Good for your bones, and my how you've grown. Groans. Hee hee hee. Speaking of which, fret not, child. I'm certain a growth spurt lays just around the corner. Okay. Get the edge without falling off the edge, hopefully. Because it's kind of annoying getting up here. Actually, it's not that bad. Just sounds like I'm breaking all of the plates. Let's see, what does it list this as? Grime, cake smears, strawberry jam. Okay, so the bright pink is the cake smears, and the more reddish is the strawberry jam. And of course, mixed in there, there's tea grime and just grime. Don't ask me to tell the difference between the tea grime and the regular grime. I guess the tea grime is probably a little more brown, whereas the regular grime is more black, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? The developers, I guess. Do, 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 do. Oh, I got the plate. Yay. This looks... I want strawberry cake now. No, we don't have to go out to lunch to get me cake. Not like when we had the lemon bundt soap. I got some soap that was lemon bundt cake, iced lemon bundt cake scented soap, and it smelled so good. I had to get lemon bundt cake. That's one problem with the soaps I get, because floral soaps will a lot of times make my nasal passages close up. Not very pleasant. I've also been known to break out in hives from some floral soaps. So I mostly get food scented soaps. And that can be a problem sometimes. Alright, wait, I was standing on top of the strawberry. How long was I standing on top of it? Okay, I am on the strawberry. I'm gonna see if I got the achievement. I'll go over to my Steam achievements and see. Ah, there we go. Like a tea tray in the sky. And the Mad Hatter Yep, I got the achievement. I was just making sure I didn't miss it. Cake chocolate. Oh. I guess before I wasn't balancing on it. Or I hadn't balanced for long enough. Maybe I was balancing on one of the chocolates. Maybe that's why it's an achievement, because you can't tell if you're on a chocolate or a strawberry. Alright, where are we missing on this chocolate? Probably back here somewhere. There we go. Is the strawberry? Strawberry's not done. I balanced on it, but I didn't clean it. Alright. Where are we missing? was funny. Okay. Cake tower plate is done. We need to stand up. I think the cake tower is all done. Let's see. Candelabra arms. But cake tower. Cake chocolates, tower base, branches, croissant, cupcakes, cherry, liners, raspberry, plates, and stalks. All clean. So let's go find those candelabras. Whee! Ah, the candelabra. Okay. And I didn't finish the base? I must have distracted myself and gone off to clean something else. Let's see. There we go. Got the cheese. Oh, the gramophone. I haven't even gotten to the gramophone yet. No, I haven't. Okay. I think because I was saving the bigger stuff for last. Now we're doing the bigger stuff. Down here in the little nooks and crannies. That's such an odd saying. Alright. I think it's interesting how sound goes and the popularity of different sounds. Like, it's become popular to have records again, to intentionally have that kind of scratchiness to the sound that records would have, which I think is interesting. It's kind of a nostalgic thing for me because I do remember when we had records as a regular thing. Uh, but my husband just back when the dinosaurs still roamed the earth. But what I mostly grew up with was cassette tapes. I mean, when I was really little, we had records, but um, and 8-track tapes, and then we got cassette tapes. That's what I had when I was in high school, and then when I was in college, that's when CDs came out. Now you get an idea of how old I am. And I want a little more power here. And it is far away, so let's do that. Yeah, that's much better. Because it was leaving stuff behind, but with the extra oomph of the extended nozzle, it seems to be getting through it. What is that anyways? Blackberry jam. I guess that's harder to clean than strawberry jam. Which I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever had blackberry jam. That sounds good. Now this song, I think, is old enough to not be copyrighted. don't know. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. I'm gonna stop singing there. I know the rest of the words. I just figure if it is copyrighted, I don't want to sing it for too long. There's that laughter again. The copyright demons ready to get me. Swirl, swirl, swirl. I wonder if I can walk along the back of this. Probably not with the long extension, because the extension can actually block you from being able to get on stuff sometimes. So, okay, fine. I will use a ladder. Here we go. Trying to do something to get beneath the ladder, because otherwise I will have the two spots where the ladder hits will be still dirty. Unless they were clean before I put it down. Which hopefully they were, but I don't know. Oop, falling down, and Benny was sniffing my arm and putting his nose right up against my arm. And that tickled. Hi, Benny. Hi. Oh, give you squishy. Yeah. You gonna lie down and stay? No. Okay, you're gonna be fussy and you're gonna try to bite me, aren't you? You're the one who came on my lap. Just remember that. If you don't want me petting you, you shouldn't be on my lap. I don't know if the microphone picked up his indignant yell. He likes to yell at us sometimes. And I don't know why. I mean, sometimes I know why. Like he wants attention and we're not giving him enough attention. But sometimes he'll do it when we're giving him attention. Ooh, almost made it. Yay. Ooh, that's kind of disorienting and dizzying. Whee! And I'm making it worse by putting stripes in. Not doing that on purpose. Not trying to make anybody motion sick or anything. Okay, I think this is a better angle. Not quite so disorienting, dizzying. I don't know why the screen keeps sticking like that. I'm sure there's an actual word for it. Lagging? Might need to adjust my frame rate on, wouldn't be OBS itself because it's the game window, not OBS, so I don't know. Do, do, do. And almost done with the gramophone, and I think that's the last big thing on here, but maybe not. Besides the table itself, that is. Or tables themselves, because there's at least 3 different tables. It was a pretty big tea party for just 3 people. The Mad Hatter, the March Hare, and the Dormouse. That would be a cute tea set to have like cups, like 1 cup with it's like a hat, and 1 cup that's like bunny ears, and 1 cup that I don't know, somehow represents the dormouse. That would be cute. I fell down. Woo! Fell down again. Let's try this again. Oh, there's lots that I am not getting over there. Because I keep falling down. Okay. There it goes. It was not catching. Probably because I was nearly falling off the table as I was trying to place it. There we go. We get this side. All these spots here. Oh yeah, I was not doing a good job on this. Yes, that's why we actually have the ladder, so we can be on a stable, unstable, oops, so much for being stable. Look at the edges from here. Oh, I got it. Alright, and we're 87% complete. I wonder if all of that is the tables. Gramophone tone arm. Okay, so we still got some stuff on the gramophone here. Oh, okay. That is the tone arm. I see. Okay. Now, oh, I missed stuff on the hourglass. Looks like the gramophone is done, though. Yep. So let's go back to the hourglass. Let's run. I always forget I can run in this game. Alright. So the hourglass itself, where are we missing? It's hard to tell because of the way the hourglass is all swirly and pretty. Mesmerizing. So swirly. Okay, I saw some stuff on the base, and I know we still need to get the base, so... Ah, there. How did I miss that? Probably some obvious place for the hourglass itself. Maybe along the base? Yeah. There we go. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now what have we got? Large jug handle. Which one is the large jug? Yep, this one. looks like um, curtains. It's a very popular swirly curtain pattern. Alright. Look at all those. Clean, 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 clean. I totally... Oh, I must not... I must have gotten distracted while doing this, too. Or didn't even really work on it. And then I just got the base and wandered off. La la la. And forgot that I hadn't done anything. Because there is way too much of it I left. Okay. That. There we go. Large jug all done. Knives. I missed a knife. Ooh. Where did I miss a knife? Right there. Right where I was with the gramophone. I have not been as methodic as I thought I was. Oh, I had not finished that plate either, apparently. Now I did. Okay. Now where are we? We got the Mad Hatter stuff. Playing cards. Oh, there's a spoon I didn't even get. Let's get the spoon. Playing cards. Huh. Got the spoon. Spoon! Where are the playing cards? Ah, here we are. Got the playing cards. Alright. Yellow table, blue table, purple table, pink table. So 4 tables. But I'm wanting to get all the stuff, all the other stuff before the tables. So we're looking for cracked teacup, which I believe was this. Ah, there we go. Alright, looks like everything except for the tables. Alright. Now I don't know why I decided to do it that way. To do everything for the tables, but that's what I want to do. To save the big sweeping areas for last. So, we got them. And it is time. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I wonder if just saying lyrics counts too. Do 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 do. So bright. It's way too bright. I know yellow is a popular color for kitchens, but this would be a bit much, I think. Actually, on a normal sized table, it might not be so bad. But on the giant tables of Wonderland, or maybe the table isn't giant, maybe I'm just small. That is one of the issues that Alice had, after all. I know I didn't mean to make a rhyme, but I made one. Whoosh. It's one of the reasons I wanted to save the big parts for last. So I like the big sweeping whoosh. It's kind of like when you do detailing, when you're painting. When you're painting around a window, you edge the window. You paint the stuff like right up next to the window first, so that you can just let loose to paint the bigger area and not worry about hitting the window, because you've already done that bit that's in danger of hitting the window. Oh, we've gotten it down to just 3 things left, and they're such big areas. Usually you're at 99% when you get your last 3 items to do, but the tables are so big we're at 91% done. But it should not take long to clean the tables. And actually we might not do the achievements today. It's almost 9 o'clock, quarter to 9, so probably by the time I get the tables done, it'll be time to wrap up, which is fine. We can start off with the achievements next time then. And we'll start with the caterpillar's cocoon. So I'll clean that before the stream. I'll clean the caterpillar's area before the stream so that I can start with the cocoon. Since that's got to be the last thing on that level for the achievement. And then we'll do the entrance hall and the rabbit's house, which for both of those, I do not have to complete the levels for either of those. Normally when I go back to do achievements, I will replay entire levels, but for the stream, I won't make y'all sit through that. So we'll just hit the achievements and then move on. Because I can always replay all these levels anytime I want. It's not exciting content to be doing it over and over on the stream. I really should be more methodical because I keep walking past all these spots that I haven't gotten. And I'm having fun just whoosh. Ooh, nice long whooshes. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, this part's done. This is not. And here we go by the playing cards. Just kind of funny to see what parts I got while I was cleaning everything else. Of course, the caked on spots that don't come off easily, I won't have gotten just incidentally while cleaning everything else. There was still this whole corner there. Oh well, not gonna complain. Get under the legs of the Steppy stool. Now we're at 93%. This is the purple table. It is probably not worth as much as percentage-wise as the blue table, because the blue table is pretty big. Purple table is pretty small. I mean, all it's got on it is the Hatter's hats. I saw the patchwork there and I thought it was more stuff to wash off. Alrighty, almost done with the purple table, I think. Maybe? Alright. For the next table, I have got to pick a direction and stick with it. Kinda hard with all the obstacles on the table, though. It's okay. We're chilling. We're relaxing. We don't have to do everything in a perfect order. It just it's more thorough if you're methodical and organized. There we go. Because I missed that spot. Now we're over here. See all these spots I missed. Oh, I would not hire me. We're getting there, though. There we go. It could be from the screen jumping. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. Oh, the screen jumps. Or me jumps. And I go up on the ladder accidentally. There we go. Yay. Okay, I did not mean to do it. Off the ladder. Off the ladder. And we're going to pick it up and we're going to move it over here. So it should not be in our way when we're doing the pink table. I thought that was a dirty spot, but it can't be because the table is clean. I did the ding. It's done. Now we're going to try to be methodical and go across. We're going to have to move that ladder, but we should be able to put it over on this table so that it's not in the way. So let's do that. Get this out of the way. Yeah. I mean, now that we're done with that edge, we could put it there, but I want it as far out of the way as possible. And this one too. We're done with the cake platter. There, that one's out of the way. So a lot of ladders on this level. Here we go, cleaning, clean. Here we go, washing, washing. I don't know enough of that song to even do anything with it. It's here we go, a wassailing. And that's all I know of it. Here we go, a wassailing. And I don't know if it's the same song that says bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Bring us some figgy pudding. Bring it right here. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. Which I think is kind of rude. Oh, okay. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Here we go. I'll watch. I don't know if figgy pudding is any good. We watched, what's Dylan's last name? Hollis? Dylan Hollis? He does shorts, and he does B. Dylan Hollis. He does shorts, vintage recipes or recipes from vintage cookbooks, uh, and he uh, interprets the recipes because some of those recipes are just insane with the lack of information. Because it's assuming um, certain preparation methods that everybody would have known at the time, but that we don't necessarily follow anymore, or maybe call them something different and whatnot. So he figures those out and he makes the dishes. And he did make figgy pudding, and it was apparently very nasty. I don't think he didn't spit it out, but there are some recipes that he's tried that he has spit out. And then there are other recipes that he is fairly certain will be nasty that turn out really good. Like the bean recipes. He made a bean cake. He made two bean things. Bean cake and bean bread? Or what was the other one? I don't remember, but they're hilarious because he's certain they're going to be bad, and um, he's just a character. And they're shorts, so check him out. B. Dylan Hollis. You can get recipes from him. He has a cookbook, and it's just if you have a couple minutes and you want to laugh and learn, check him out. Sometimes people say that shorts are just a waste of time. You could be doing something better, but for Dylan, you're learning recipes, so uh, check him out. But I do wonder if figgy pudding is as bad as it seemed to be when he made it, why it was so popular. Hey, Mad Tea Party! Job complete. Woohoo! Alright, time for our time lapse. I'm just all over the place. Oh, how marvelous! I've lost a curious pile of jam and gained a hat, and the timing couldn't be perfecter. It's the March Hare's 445th unbirthday, and everyone's invited. Be sure to let dear Alice know, won't you? I'm sure she went that way. No, wait, it's my unbirthday. It is? Of course it is. Of course, of course, of course. Of breakfast, tea, and dinner. Pile it up and shower it with sauce till every spoonful's a winner. Winner, winner, jam dinner? Anyway. Winner, winner, Mad Hatter dinner. That's my husband just said, and I think that fits. So that's it for today. Oh, only 3 minutes till 9, so not doing any of the other achievements today. We will start off with those next time. Until then, have a good one. Take care of yourselves and each other.